So as a great example, let's take a look at you, Jenny, on your little simple listing of a rental, and your phone is exploding off the hook. How many
I
calls did you
mean,
get? That many calls a day before you
I
took a
think
listing?
I really think that I've had gotten like 100 calls.
Oh my
Like
God.
it's
Yeah,
out of control. I'm
you're
like, oh
kidding.
my God.
My point is, though, if you don't have a listing, let me pick somebody else. Jeanette, you have a listing?
No,
No. How many calls are you getting a day?
none.
None. So my point is, get any kind of listing. I don't care what it is. It makes your phone ring. You're in. Could you feel
Listen,
like you're in control, Jenny?
I listen, I have not felt so good. Let me tell you. And the way that these agents are like advocating and competing with one another, it's amazing because I'm always on the other side.
Yeah, and you're gonna get paid no matter what here.
I mean,
No
it's a
matter
great
what.
feeling.
You're
Yeah.
gonna get paid no matter what, and you're in control. You're getting, so just think about if this was a house listing and you're getting these calls, you could sit back and say, I'm getting paid one way or the other. I'm getting a
This is
commission.
fun.
And you get all, yeah, it is. I'm telling you, I've been telling you since the day I met you
I
guys
love
in
my
class.
job.
I mean,
If
for
you're
me,
not
that's
having
someone that
fun,
like
you're doing it wrong.
for me, I like to be in control, so this is like great.
This is
But
the
I
great,
don't know if that's
right?
bad though.
So what does that tell you? That says I need to get more listings. I need to focus
For
on
sure.
listings, because right now, Jenny, if you didn't take a single call and we just ignored every email that came in, you think they're going to give up? No, they're going to go get their own agent, and their agent's going to call you. They'll do the work. They'll open the lockbox. They'll do all the paperwork, bring you everything, and you just sit back and
Still
wait
get
till
paid.
the closing date
I
and
do
get paid.
have a question.
Go out and focus on getting listings.
Right.
Right? No matter what. If you just took a listing, Vicky's got a listing, she just, she can, people do call her, and it's great if she sells it herself, she gets both sides of the commission. But if she doesn't, somebody else is going to do all the work, bring them in. They have to jump through hoops for their buyer client, and you get the sale. And other sellers, other landlords go, oh, look, Jenny is a listing agent. Let me give her my transaction. But you scroll down, 100 posts and it's haven't sold anything. So if somebody's going to check you out and see, does Jenny do anything? Well, look at all the activity she's got going on. She did a listing, sold, just listed,
Yeah,
under
my Facebook
contract,
is-
just closed. And again, it doesn't matter. So what's his name? Ricardo was here yesterday. So he said, so can I just post? I don't know why that's even a question. We've discussed it so many times. So he said, can I post one of the office listings? Go on there, take the pictures, put on there, sold, under contract, just listed. You don't have to say I just listed it. You just put down sold, Katona, New York. Put the sale price on there. That's it. Oh, look, just listed, just sold, under contract, just rented out. Oh, look at the new listing. Look, okay, you got stuff going on. I think I'll call her. She's got stuff going on. It's very easy. And I mean, something closes here every week. Here's Jenny's listing right here. Jenny, you can't do this one. You already have it. It's already yours. But you can go in here, take a screenshot of that pic, screenshot of that pic, screenshot of that pic, take all these screenshots and get the address and then make a post. For rent, $2,000 a month, 2451 Wickham Avenue. Call me for more information. Your phone's going to explode from that, from your social media post right off the bat. Let's go back in here and let's go back. What else do we have? Dobbs Ferry. This is Julia's listing, $3,800. Are you going to get some pretty decent tenant applicants that are going to come in here for $3,800? Absolutely. Look at this beautiful place.
Oh my God.
And
So
what do you
nice.
got? What's the desirability? Dobbs Ferry Schools. All right. So brand new renovated apartment. No one lived there yet. Appliances. Look at that fridge. It's like a $4,000 fridge. It's got a computer on the screen.
That's
It
so
reminds you,
available still?
it just, you listed it,
Oh.
it came live today. Trying to get you to realize that if you're not calling all your contacts and you're not doing simple thing, that how much does it cost for you every time you post something? $100,000,
Nothing.
5,000,
Nothing.
1,000,
Nothing.
500,
Mhm.
$0. It takes a couple of minutes of your time to take the post. Ooh, but where do I get the pictures from? Just take a screenshot of each one of those pictures. Take a screenshot, crop it down. Does anybody know how to do that? Crop it down to the picture. Take those few pictures. You can turn it into a slideshow,
Or text
or
me
you
and
could
I'll
just
send
take
it
a
directly
single
to you.
pic. And or even better, I employ a guy here named Ovier, comes in every Monday to do social media. And guess how many social media posts people ask him to do?
0.
Hardly any, almost none, maybe one a week. All the people that show up here, you would think, because I say, does anybody need this kid's services? I'm retaining him to come here on Mondays. He'd come during the day. He's got no school right now. He finished, he's a college student. He'll come in any day of the week that you want to meet him here, or any evening, and he'll do your social media posts for me to teach you how to fill out any forms, for me to teach anybody how to, how do I like negotiate a listing? Anybody calling you yet? No. So why are we learning that? How do I drive this car 150 miles around the racetrack? Did you take it out of the garage yet? No, I never even turned it on. So why are we learning how to get on the highway if you haven't even pulled out of the garage yet? Am I getting my point across, Vic? Now, don't get me wrong. There is a learning curve here, because Vicky spent the first year and a half just squeaking around. The first year, nothing. The second year, squeaking. After that, it took off. Jenny, you've been here almost 2 years, right?
Yeah.
You find now that you're in your second year, almost completing your second year, you find like now it's like, okay, I got this now. I kind of know what I'm doing, and stuff's
Well,
starting
yeah,
to happen.
absolutely. But I also feel like I should be selling houses. So
You should be
I
selling,
feel
of
like-
course. Yeah.
yeah.
But the fact is that you've gotten a lot of
Look, you
experience
got a commercial.
talking to people, using the CRM. You've taken some listings that, whether they sold or not, you've got some experience, but it's a 2-year learning curve. You could step on the gas. I was talking to somebody, one of the students, and I said, I happen to be lucky. When I came in, I had a book of business of construction clients, and we had another business, and I was friends with surgeons and physicians of all kinds, specialists that had lots of money, and they owned real estate. They either wanted to buy more or they wanted to sell what they had. And so I lucked out. I don't know that I would still be in the business because I had another job. But the fact is, I was connected. So could you step in here well connected and start making sales? You could, but there is a learning curve. The only thing is, with that learning curve, you got to actually do stuff. I can't overemphasize that.
I feel that this is a business where you constantly have to continue to motivate yourself, because there's going to be times where you're just like, it could be very emotionally draining,
Okay, so I'm self-employed for almost 40 years. I run a real estate office. I've been lecturing from 6 to 10 p.m. Last night, I didn't get home till 10:30. I didn't go to bed till 1:30 because I was totally jacked up still from the day. And I was at my networking meeting this morning at 7. No one forced me to be there, but I know the value of that networking group. I know what it's worth to me. I know what it is. Tonight, he feels more comfortable. But if you don't have any clients, you don't talk to people, and you got nothing going on, there's no need to learn all this other stuff if you're not talking to people every day. If everyone in your phone doesn't know that you're in real estate, or the ones that you want them to know, there's some people that I don't want them to know what I'm doing. But the ones that you want to know what you're doing, if you're not in touch with them on a regular, number one, if you're not in touch with them on a regular, and you're not doing the simplest thing, which is advertising yourself for, how much is it again? Social media posts? $0. If you're not doing one post, either a social media, Instagram or Facebook, every couple of days, I don't even want to push the envelope and say every morning. But if you're not doing something every couple of days, or at the very least, new listing just happened, Julia just listed an apartment in Dobbs Ferry. If that's not on your social media, don't waste your time doing anything else. but I go every Thursday morning. I don't know what's going to happen. Have I gotten leads from them over the years? Tremendous amount of leads. Do I got a lead every time I go in there? No. I went there through the entire pandemic. I didn't miss a single day. First we were on Zoom, and then we were allowed to go, I hate to say that, when we were allowed to go to restaurants, but you had to walk in with a mask on and then sit down and take it off. Stupidest thing in the world. We still met. All the group showed up every week, Thursday mornings.
I worked.
Walked in with a mask on, sit down, take it off. We still had our meetings every Thursday morning. Mrs. Barada, what are you going for? What are you doing there? This is my advertising group. These people are my sales force. They're out telling people about Joe Barada, the real estate guy. If you know anybody that is looking to buy or sell real estate, here's who I refer. His name is Joe Barada. Anybody needs anything in my group, somebody calls me up, I need a landscaper, got a landscaper, send him over. Need a contractor, send him over. I need a guy to get rid of the junk and rubbish in my basement. How many cleanouts has Tony done for us? Done so many cleanouts. I just call this guy. Just goes and cleans it out. No questions asked. Oh, Joe Barada sent you? He knows he better do an amazing job because next Thursday, Joe's going to be sitting there. And the last thing he wants to hear is, I asked Tony to get me somebody, to clean the place out, and he didn't show up. Everybody follow? I talked a lot. All right. My sign guy in the group, Christian, is doing a farmer's market. Remember the lady that came on Monday night? She's doing a farmer's market this weekend in Elmsford. So he said, do we have a sign? They're going to bring tables. They're going to bring the tent. And he's got the tablecloth. He goes, what I'd like to do is on the top of the tent, I want to hang a sign, just the logo. I called my guy yesterday at 3:00. I said, Greg, can you make me a sign, same size as a regular lawn sign, just the logo? He said, yeah. I said, can I have it for tomorrow morning? He goes, oh, I don't know if I can do that. Guess what? It's in my car. Showed up this morning, gave me the sign. We got a couple of people here in the office that if you're going to try and think of what should I do, you should be going, Vicky, what do you do? Because I'm going to do the same thing. I wrote it in the book. Did you read my book? Finish reading it, Jenny?
I've read it. Yes.
You read the whole book?
Yes.
Yeah. And so something I wrote in there, I learned from Tony Robbins. It is success leaves clues. So rather than go reinvent the wheel, find out, say, hey, successful agent who's got a ton of listings and constantly new stuff. What do you do? Talk to me. Go to lunch with Vicky or go to lunch with Mariana.
I went hard and I haven't stopped talking about real estate everywhere I go. I mean, I have like 4 right now that are just like, I'm waiting for them to come out. I have another listing in Peekskill coming up. I just had another rental that I'm doing. Like I have just things that are it's just never ending as of right now. And that's where I wanted it to be. And
yeah.
posting, talking, everything real estate.
You should be, when you are networking with other agents in the office, like Jenny, you went out to dinner or whatever, you should be talking about wanting to have conversations with some of the producers in the office and just say, Derek, what do you do all day long? Derek was just telling us the other day that he went into the pharmacy, but his magnets on the door, talked to somebody in the pharmacy. And then when he came out, there was a guy standing next to his car because he had the sign on the side of his car. And the guy goes, I see you're in real estate. Waited for him to come out to start a conversation. And the guy needs to buy. Like he got 2 clients that day.
$0.
$0. How much does it cost to send emails?
0.
Impossible. It's got to be expensive because that's got to be the reason nobody's
and once
doing
you start making.
Thanks for watching our Lunch and Learn. I hope you're enjoying it. When you get a chance, you should go check out this book, Balancing Act. It's available on Amazon. Just Google Balancing Act, Joseph Barada, and it'll come right up. It's available on Kindle. It's available in paperback. Get it, read it. It's not just for real estate people. It's for anyone that's in business wanting to function in their business and enjoy life. Get it, read it. Let me know what you think. Thank you.